Hello. Hello. Chat. Welcome to show and tell. There are 143 posts in the last week? No way. Wait, how? Why? Oh, no, he said it hasn't updated. Oh my gosh. It would be great if there were that many posts. I was just like, where did we pop off in show and tell? Okay, so how do I do I just refresh? Okay, well, I've refreshed a couple times. It's not doing anything, so I guess we just guess. I knew you were going to ask, so I counted earlier. Thank you. Okay. All right, let's see what we got for show and tell. Just start at the top. The number's weird. Okay. All right, show and tell, everybody. Here we go. Let's see. Has anybody not been to show and tell before? Is anybody like, what the heck is going on right now? Bits and bobs from Owen in England. Want to share activities from the past few days. I spent a day volunteering on a nature reserve to bash balsam, an invasive plant that takes over the woodland. I found my first tawny owl who was sneakily tucked away, some moth propaganda, and finally a lino cut that I carved and printed. Wow, there's a lot of first-time chatters actually that are saying me. Okay, so if you don't know, Chandler, if you don't know what's happening right now, this is show and tell. So this is where viewers submit their nature-related activities. So this person went out, Owen went out and helped get rid of some invasive plants in their area, and then found a tawny owl, which is an awesome find in the wild. So cool, so cute. Look at them. Wow. And found this cool bug, tiger moth. That's so crazy that they just look like that. Hawk moth, another moth. Wow, 2-layered lino cut print of snow geese. This is really good. You're really good at that. Wow. Impressive stuff. Very nice. Owen, thank you for sharing. Good start to show and tell. Now we have a backyard bug hunt from Freaky Panda in Germany. If you guys want to submit your nature-related activities, it can be anything. It can be going outside and like bird watching or finding some bugs outside. You could do a trash cleanup. You could volunteer at an animal shelter. You could look for food labels in your grocery store. You could cook a vegetarian meal and show us what you made. It's really anything that contributes back to the planet you can share with us, and we'll look at your show and tell post. Was afraid of bugs and spiders most of my life. Slowly started to come around the time you got Hank at Alveus. Last couple weeks, bug propaganda just completely turned me around. I'm certified bug girl of the family now. Ah, cool. Excellent. Freaky Panda, I'm happy to hear it. What do you got here? What is this? Pollinating. Amazing. Cool moth. It's a chunky one. Chunky bee. Pollen pants. Nice. He's really into this flower. It's a funny caption. That's so cute, actually. That's so cute. Wow, so fluffy. Imposter. Imposter. What are the bee flies? Red Admiral, pretty. Damselfly. Ladybug. Cool. Earwig. Spidey. Nice. Those are some good finds. Freaky Panda, welcome to the bug girl, weird bug girl community. National park backpacking trips from Plumpy. Every year my friends and I go backpacking in national parks in America. We've been to 33. Wow. Here are some of my favorite photos I've taken, including my most recent trip to the Badlands. We always practice leave no trace, and we'll pick up any trash we find in the backcountry and take it out. Nice. Good for y'all. Look at what a nice friend group you got here. That's wholesome as hell. What a beautiful picture too. Oh my gosh. Okay, you're kind of crazy with it. Wow, Badlands. Cool. People cheer, leave no trace. Pretty pictures. Great sand dunes national park. Teton. I'm going to Teton this year for the first time. Wow. Okay, I need to like bring a camera. That's crazy. Cool. Summer flowers, London Brawley. So many flowers blooming now. Went for a walk through a local community garden and woods near me. Surprisingly didn't find any trash, but did find bugs. Also saw cicada wings, but no actual cicadas. Hydrangea, so pretty. Wow. Roses. What is poppies maybe? That's such a cute garden. Butterfly, milkweed, and a bumblebee. Camden! Show and tell mascot. Teton, where is it? Teton's in Wyoming. Right. Look, I just know I'm going there for a conference. I don't even know what state I'm in half the time anymore. That was a beautiful picture of Camden. Wow, pretty. Pretty wing. Amy, thank you. A classic. Beautiful post. Purple Martin release and roost from Phoenix and Houston. Got invited to a release event for a dozen or so Purple Martins. Then got to see the colony they were released into. One of the coolest things I've experienced. Been learning on the PMCA website since. Highly recommend if you have a roost near you and Gidget since it's been a bit. Wow, this is cool. Yay, Purple Martins. What, these are rehabbed birds? Donkus, thank you for the 26 months. I'm you. Yay, birds. Yay, rehab Purple Martins. I've never rehabbed a Purple Martin. Weirdly. Cool roost, yeah. Did you get pooped on? Nicholas, thank you for the prime. That's a lot of birds. That's a lot of birds. Yeah, we gotta go to the roost in Round Rock soon. Nope. Lucky you. Let me actually ask Joe. Is it roost time in Round Rock? Birds.
Wow. They're just all... Look at this. Oh my gosh. They're just all dive bombing down into the trees.
Yeah, they're going to bed. Gidget! Oh, I'm so happy for her. Wait. I'll wait for this. She's so happy. Yay, Gidge. Yes! Chewing. Guys, our internet's bad today. I'm shocked I'm live right now, to be honest with you. Yeah. Our internet's been bad today. It was like hard for me to work this morning. She's worth the wait. Everybody stand by. It might be ad blocking. No. That's not the case. Gedge. Dwipped out. Okay, we'll stop motion it. This looks... Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. Chillin'. Frame by frame. It's like Wallace and Gromit. It's awesome. Chillin'. Happy dog. Excellent. Macro Adventures 23 from Cricket in Lawrenceville, Georgia. Hello, how is everyone doing? I'm doing great, having a lot of fun taking pictures of bugs. Started bringing along a blacklight in hopes of finding a scorpion, but I'm also using it on other things. Yay, macros. We got an emerald jumping spider, a classic macro, beautiful. Carolina mantis. Ew. Mites. Snout mites. Looks like a bedbug a little bit. Cool Spidey. Orb weaver. That's a really cool picture. I don't know how you made it look like it was taken in a studio. Springtails. Cool. Whoa. Cool. This is the longhorn beetle. Is he eating that leaf? Snack. Flat-faced longhorn beetle. Cool. Cool eyes. Chubby spider. Chubby spider. Chubby spider. Cockroach. Cute. Mushrooms. With a blacklight? Wait, that's so sick. Wait, that's I didn't know that this was a thing. That's so cool. Dude, nature's so cool. Honeycomb coral slime. Wow! That's awesome. Wow. Cool. Cricket. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing those. Momo, thank you for the 15 months. First Monarch of the Year from Permalunacy in Ontario. First Monarch of the Year on milkweed plants. Let's go. Let's go. Big time. Thank you for planting milkweed. Studying biodiversity over summer from Sandra in Denmark. Summer university course at Aarhus, Denmark, named Leading with Nature, Biodiversity and Nature-Based Strategies for Business, trying to incorporate biodiversity and nature in my studies as a data scientist. Cool. Congratulations. Reuse lab. Reusable coffee initiative. Yay. Excellent. Good luck with your studies. That's very cool. Important stuff. Whoop. Important stuff. Milwaukee metropolitan area macro from Benny in Wisconsin. More macros, chat. Look at us go. We are so lucky. Past week has mostly been in the upper 90s, so I took a night hike to one of my favorite urban parks to avoid the heat and see nocturnal species. Also took a normal hike and found some great subjects despite midday heat, including a pair of jumping spiders, a mating pair of jumping spiders. We got an uncommon tiny weevil. That's nice. A cute weevil. We got, oh, what a cute picture. They're so cute. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Oh, another longhorn beetle. Wow. Cool. Bronze jumping spider. Robber fly. They're one of my favorites. I love robber flies. Just love them. Pavement ant colonies. Male reddish brown stag beetle. Cool. Cool. Whoa, good shot. That's awesome. Marbled fungus weevil, cute guy. Gray tree frog. Gray tree frog, very polite. American bullfrog. Whoop. Dragonfly nymph. Cool. Plant hopper nymphs, they're so little, that's crazy. Cozy. Courtship dance. Whoa! No look. Wow. A view of male using pedipalps to deposit a sperm packet into the female. Wait, what? Whoa. Crazy shots. That's incredible. Benny, good stuff. Some wooden idols I found from Alina in Russia. Wanted to share my cold summer. It's only 16 degrees Celsius. What's that in Fahrenheit, y'all? For my Slavic Twitch frogs, if you can't open the website and make a post here, change your VPN. Haven't posted since spring because it was a struggle. Oh, how sad. Sorry. Finish the project with chainmail top and moss bag. Ignore ugly laugh wasn't locked in. Okay, some beautiful moss. Cute. Pretty hair. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What the heck? What's with the pretzels and the pigeon? What's going on here? 65? Okay. What's happening here? Cute. Alina reveal. That's a sick bag. Sick bag. Do you make this? Oh, then this top. Cute. Wow. I ran a composting and tree planting workshop, Paracachu. Last weekend, the Saddle Club I ride at did a sustainability-related event for the public. I ran a workshop showing how we compost horse poop and other stuff and repotted 10 native naturalized tree saplings for future planting. That's cool. Yay for compost. Whoa. That's a sick setup for composting. I've never seen that. Wait, that's so clever. Yay. Yay, baby trees. This is in Singapore where no one has a garden. Cool. Yay, baby trees. Horsey. Oh, horsey. Yay, compost. I promise I try to tag my location every time. I have no idea why it doesn't work. It's okay. Thank you for trying. But cool, Singapore composting. Parakeet, nice. Cheetah conservation vlog from Nicole. Come with me as I spend a month abroad in South Africa taking care of cheetahs. Whoa. Beware of an open zebra wound at minute 11:30. Wait, Nicole, you're so cool. Me vlogging? Sorry. You're just like me for real. I'm just like you for real. Newark.
Hello there. Hi.
Cute bracelets.
My name is Nicole, and I am going on a trip to Johannesburg, South Africa. I decided I would make a video, mostly for me, to remember this trip and have an excuse to take a bunch of different videos. Currently in Newark. I just flew in from Cleveland, and it was the first time I've taken a flight in 10 years. So it was sort of nerve-wracking for me just to be on a flight for the first time in 10 years, and also to do it alone. I'd never been on a flight without my parents, and now here I am in Newark alone. Hi, I guess I should like fully introduce myself. I'm Nicole. I am 21 years old, and I'm a senior at Michigan State University. To give some context on something, so see you later. Bye.
Wow, South Africa. Have we seen this? I think this is a different one. I don't think I've seen this. Meerkats. Cheetah conservation. Wow. South Africa cheetah conservation. Huh. Cool. Lion. Check it.
And sort of talk us through how darting works and how, you know, being a large animal vet works in South Africa. So that's what you're going to see in the next couple clips. I do show the wound of the zebra. I'll put a little timestamp in where you can skip to if you don't want to watch it. But I don't think it's that gross. He does really get in there like with his hand, like scrubbing it out. But other than that, it's not too gory. So just so you know. But yeah.
The animal will die from the hypersensitivity. But the nice thing is there's no wounds, there's no maggots. It's quite a clean wound. This wound is already probably about 10 days old.
Wow. Hooray! Saved. Wow, that's crazy. What a cool trip. So you're here for a month. Is she here?
Experience all these amazing things. The work that they do for these cheetahs and other African wildlife is absolutely incredible, and the chance to be able to work with them and spend time with these amazing animals was incredible. I learned so much, and it was an experience that I'm never going to forget. I've been home for a month now, and I've never felt homesick for a place that wasn't my home, except for Running Wild. It was an absolutely amazing experience, and Running Wild does not make any money from the government. They raise all their money themselves through donations and people visiting. Anyone can go and visit Running Wild. You have to pay a volunteer fee, but that volunteer fee goes directly back to the animals, and that is how they make majority of their money. Like I said, the government does not give them any funding whatsoever. They raise it all themselves, and it goes directly back to the animals. Running Wild is absolutely amazing. They have a really small staff. They only have like 6 or 7 people that work there, and they're able to do so much for these cheetahs. When we were there, they told us that they have contributed 3% to the wild cheetah population, which might seem like a really small amount, but when you think about how few cheetahs there are in the wild, it is actually a large number of cheetahs that they have rewilded and released.
Good for them. Nicole, very cool. I'm glad that you're vlogging that, and it's so cool that you're going out there and doing it. Crazy show and tell. 1 full month in South Africa volunteering and taking care of cheetahs. That's crazy. Wow, she talks so fast, right? She was in 2 times speed, guys. She doesn't talk that fast. Cool stuff. Thank you for sharing. More bug pictures. Oh, Rockstars Boxers with a macro. Continuing to take bug pictures on our walks and other daily activities. Melanie has started to call me over to snap pictures every time they find a new bug. Oh, cool. Sphinx moth. Hoverfly. Ooh. So neon. Cute. Firefly cockroach. Jumping spider. No. Yes, hammer-jawed jumping spider. Neat. Ooh, those are good pictures. It kind of looks like a grasshopper upside down like that, doesn't it? Doesn't it kind of look like a grasshopper head? Cicada, though. Whoa. Okay, macros. Dang. Awesome. Good pictures. Pop off. Boreal Forest exhibit at Oregon Museum of Science and Industry. Under the Bridge in Oregon. Went to visit OSMI, and there's a small exhibit called Knowing Nature, Stories of the Boreal Forest, which included information about the ecosystem and its ties to indigenous community and conservation efforts. Very insightful. Didn't get many photos. I hope others can visit. Neat. Some good signage. This is pretty. Exhibit signs. Boreal Summer. Color change. We got cool lighting. We got some like skulls, artifacts over there. Regarding the forest, if you cannot read it, go to the next image. Northwest forest. 1/3 covers more than 1/3 of North America. Oh my gosh, my brain is so broken. I saw this initially, and in my head, I was like, Borneo. Yeah, Borneo. And then I was like, North America, these lakes and whatever. I was like, this is in Borneo? And no, sorry. Boreal. Protects 4 of North America's 6 major watersheds, 25% of the world's wetlands, 500 billion trees. Wow. 32,000 insects. Well, probably more than that, but sweet. Probably a lot more than that, but sweet. Cool stuff. First post and random sightings from Natalie. Tiger bee fly hanging out near carpenter bee larva holes. Larva eats carpenter bee larva and they don't sting. Boyfriend saved a box turtle. Went on a walk at the great green space near me that's publicly owned. Mallard ducks were near the spillway. Cool bug alert. Cool bug alert. First time poster. Welcome to show and tell. Some ducks, some deer, some duck. Nice. Wait, why didn't I see this guy? Wicked. Saved. Thanks for saving the turtle. He's scared. Nice. Thanks for posting. June nature photo dump from Nicole in Canada. New to show and tell, but I watched the VODs on YouTube, spent time in nature in June, and took some pictures to share. Nicole, hello from YouTube. Oh, hey, that's me. Oh my gosh, wait, Nicole's here. A teeny spider. A baby bunny. A frog. A spider. Dogs. This is a cute one. Karma. Hello, Karma. Wow. Whoa. Turn. Saved. Thanks for posting for show and tell. We submitted the band number and USGS got back to us. Turns out it was younger than we thought. When it was banned on June 21st, it was too young to fly. I wasn't injured. Yay! Good. Good. Good work. Baby alpaca photo shoot from Emery. Being able to interact and photograph with this week-old baby alpaca was so special. Such a sweet girl who knows how to strike a pose. All right, we got a bunch of baby alpaca photos. Check this out. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Oh, yeah. That's incredible. No, she's eating it. She's rabid. Make her stop eating it. Wow, she's so cute. Secret Valley Wildlife Park in the National Heritage Park Birds of Prey Center from Beebs in Ireland. I swear this is my last post this week. Had a day of work experience at the Secret Valley Wildlife Park, BIAZA, this weekend. Helped with keeping and hung out with cute animals. Visited falconer friend and his birds in the National Heritage Park. Beebs! Sick shirt! Oh my... Okay, sorry. Wow. I should have known when I saw the bird on your glove. Nice shirt! Toby. Halfway grown. Dude, I can't believe that the Pope is going to be that big. Or bigger. Bonnie and Clyde. Cute. What is that? Cute. Snork. Prairie dog. Dote. Meerkat. Dune restoration. Wicked. Saker. Red kite. Red kites look fake to me. Dusty, thank you for the $10 donation. Thank you so much. Great Gray. Tallest owl in the world. Military. Ooh. Featuring fish gut stains from feeding otters. Sick shirt. Love it. Beebs reveal. Cute, cute, cute. Cute, cute, cute. White-faced owl. Another sick shirt. Cool. Neat. This looks awesome. Thanks for sharing, Beebs. Turning my small apartment balcony into a garden plus a special surprise from your goth girlfriend, 1994. I decided to get back into gardening this year, trying to make the most of my apartment balcony. Jalapenos, grape tomatoes, basil, chives, rosemary, sunflowers for the pollinators. Included Alveus tribute at the end. Yay! You can do a lot with a little balcony. This is a great example of that. Look at you go. These look really healthy, too. Pop off. Tomato flowers. Oh my god, sorry. I'm grabbing this picture. I'm sending it to all the staff literally right now. This is so sick. My Finn and Reed tattoo. My boyfriend showed me Alveus, and it brought me so much joy through the hardest years of my life. My favorite Chaos Goblin and Anxious Angel tattoo done by Caroline CH. Tattoo. You're goth, GF. This is so cute. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. Actually, it's so cute. I know exactly what screenshot this is too. Chandler, can you throw me my phone? Chandler, could you throw me my phone? It's on the table, I think. On the fold-out table. Wow. Thank you for sharing this. This is so crazy. It's so crazy to think about. Wow. That's beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to send it to all the staff. Birthday trip to the National Reptile Zoo from Beebs. Visited National Reptile Zoo in Ireland for the first time. It was so sick. Education is phenomenal. Tried to help people get rid of their bug reptile biases. Now they're too small of an org to be BIAZA or EAZA, but they're heading towards that goal. Cool. Is it not there? It's so not there. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's right here. I'm evil. It's right here. Okay, wait. I'm gonna send this tattoo to staff really quick. Hold on. Let's see. Your goth. It's just your goth GF, right? I lost her. Hello, chat. Are they dead? Oh, your goth GF 1994. Thanks. Okay. We got a gecko, no tail. Sick shirt. Dude, you have all the Alveus merch. Thank you. One of the many research displays. Cool, cool. People benefited target training. Oh, nice. That's dope that they're doing that. Not a lot of reptile places are into that. I love it. Dude, we gotta get in on these. But you can't. Or we need a permit for it. 2 snakes. Look at this enclosure for 2 little snakes. Wow. Yay! Good for them. Chilean rose hair tarantula named Rosie. A classic, a classic. Cute. Patchy! That really does look like Patchy. Wow. Bird-eating tarantula. Georgie. Alligator snapping turtle. Cool. Pitchy. Snake neck tortoise. Legless lizard. Cool. That looks like a great place. Thanks for sharing. I'm not familiar with this facility, but I'm glad that they're doing that work. Zoo volunteering update and visit to Victor's Way Sculpture Garden and Nature Reserve from Beebs in Ireland. I've been volunteering at the Dublin Zoo for 3 months now, and I'm having the best time. Wow, good for you. Visited one of my favorite places, Victor's Way, recently. There are so many bugs. It's a beautiful spot where nature is left to do what it does best. Ophelia, we did get your package. Thank you so much. It's awesome.
It's not like the nicest.
Yay, Beth.
It's my bat. My turn.
Beth. What are those starlings? Cute. Stop motion yawn. Ring-tailed lemurs. If other chatters liked it, they can buy modules. You can swap them out. Yeah, I saw that. It's cool. Dragonflies. Cool. I love dragonflies. Underrated animal. Looks like a nice spot for dragonflies to live. We got a little friend at the zoo. Amazing. Doava. Poison. Ooh. Cool. Cheetah Conservation Fund. Anatolians in Namibia. Cool. Anatolians really putting in work out there. Hey, Insect Crisis. ABC book. Making a gift for a falconer friend. Wait, very talented. That looks beautiful. Icon. Black beauty stick insects. These are very cool looking. Their eyes are cool looking. Spidey. Dragonfly paradise. Pollinators. Wow! Beebs reveal, but Beebs as a frickin' zoo gal. Amazing. Amazing. 25 hours, by the way. Pop off. Shout out Dublin Zoo. Have I been to the Dublin Zoo? I don't remember. I want to say yes, but I don't know for sure. Building crib walls in the Olympic National Forest from Jay Skeleton in Washington. Just wrapped up a 5-day WTA BCRT trip. Spent my birthday building crib walls with hand tools in the Buckhorn Wilderness for hikers. Hiking my 25th WTA day and earning my vest. Great crew, epic views, and a bear crawled up a mountain to recover a dropped hard hat. Even bear crawled up a mountain to recover a dropped hard hat. Orange hat status, here I come. 28 hours. Campsite. Banana slug. Banana. A classic. I love banana slugs. Wow, that's nuts. Don't be sorry. What do you mean? You did great work. How it started. Progress with the team. Cool. That is neat. I don't know what that is. Whoa. Wow! Good stuff, guys. Jay Skellington reveal. That looks great. Looks hard. I like this banana slug a lot. Nice. Nice. Thank you for sharing. Chobe National Park in Botswana. Whoa. From Trisha. I had the opportunity in November 2024 to visit Chobe National Park to see these beautiful creatures. Chobe National Park in Botswana. Imagine just seeing this out and about. Wow, he's fast. It looks like he moves in slow motion. That's bizarre. It's actually crazy. Okay, wow, weird. Hippos. Oh, that's muddy. I would not get out of mud like that easily. Zebras. Stop motion zebras. Wicked. Elephant. Baby elephant. Stop motion baby elephant. Sorry, our internet's bad, guys. Cute guy. Cute. Wow, comfy.
What the heck? Look at Polly's head.
Oh my gosh.
I feel like chat needs to see this.
Chat, look at Polly's head. Polly. Wait, she's gonna get so much fluffier than
Look at
now.
her face. She's so freaking cute. Oh my god.
You know when I brought Polly here for the first time, I pulled her out of the crate and I went to introduce her to Ella and I was holding her like under her chest like this, so she was just in my hand. And Ella was like, "Is she dead?" Because she like couldn't see her eyes, and I was like, "No, she's fine. What do you mean? Here you go, chicken." Heron. What'd you do, Chandler?
There was just
Elephant.
like a macaroni thing, and it was opened, and now there's macaroni all over the floor.
No. New York trip. This is part 2. This is part 1. New York trip part 1. Central Park Zoo. Casual deviant. Took a trip to NYC. Had to visit Central Park Zoo. AZA certified. Amazing conservation. Took too many pictures. Here's a handful. Central Park Zoo is great. Very small, but they do some really good work. And yeah, they are AZA. Ground boa. They got mongoose. You got tamarin. Wow. Macaw. Bear. Snow leopards. Puffins. Komodo dragon. Toucan. Cute. Part 2 of New York trip. Visit a highline. The highline during my NYC trip saw so many awesome plants. Sadly, most of them weren't blooming, but there were so many signs giving details about each plant and why they're important. Wait, I don't know what this is. What is the highline? Sculptures? Redbuds? Okay, so like plant gardens don't grow themselves. Plant conservation. Huh. Shutterbug posts pictures of the Highline on Instagram. The Highline is one of the newest parks in Manhattan. What? Used to be train tracks, now it's a park. That's cool. I'm called Phil. Thank you for the 22 months. 1.45 mile long elevated linear park greenway and rail trail created on former New York Central Railroad spur on the west side of Manhattan in New York City. Cool. I didn't know that was there. How long has that been there? Visit to the Toronto Zoo. Paula in Toronto. New community member over the recent long weekend for Canada Day. I took my family to Toronto Zoo. It was an amazing experience. We spent the entire day walking around exploring different animals. Canada geese also made an appearance. A ringtail lemur. Hippos are so big. They're so big. It's crazy. Ooh. Barbara! Blue yellow macaw, green winged macaw, polar bear, bald eagle. Cool. Yep. This is a valid thing to post. Cheetah. Nice. Reynolda House Gardens photography from Kat. Visited my aunt in Asheville and got to visit the Reynolda House Gardens and practice some photography. Included a photos of a bug friend and animal from the WNC Nature Center. Ooh, okay, photography practice. What a beautiful greenhouse. Orchids. Wow. Pretty. Ooh, ah, bear. Bobcat. Cicade. Wait, that looks so... Doesn't it look fake? Why does it look fake for some reason? That's cool. Vulture. Nice. Beautiful. Cat. Thanks for sharing. Park walk with dad and lots of lizards. Kishi in Thailand. Went to Lumpini Park in Bangkok. Central part of the city with my dad for a short walk. Has a bunch of ponds that I think are man-made. Most of the animals are various birds, crows, sparrows, stray cats, monitor lizards. Enjoy. What do you mean? Sorry, I know we're in Thailand right now, but like, what do you mean there's just monitor lizards chilling like this at the pond? That's crazy. Yeah. Like, what do you mean? They're just swimming around? That's so cool. Wow. Wow. Cool. That's awesome. Hank's friends at the top of Tiger Cave Temple in Thailand from I'm Not a Pro. Wait, another Thailand post. Visited Krabi. Wait, was this a different person, right? Yeah. Visited Krabi, Thailand a couple weeks ago. Found a bunch of these guys at the top of Tiger Cave Temple climb. Look, it's Hank. He's so straight here. Wow. We got hanked. Cool. How cute. That's so cool. Cool view. Thanks for sharing. Baby mourning doves from Matt. Mourning doves have made a nest at my house. The original nest fell. No eggs, thankfully, but the male built it back before I had the chance to help them. It's been 5-ish weeks. Yesterday was the first time mom left the two alone for a bit. And frog and crawfish home pics. Dude, mourning doves are like, respectfully, they're so bad at building nests. It's actually crazy. But thank you for helping them. That's nice. Crawfish home? Wait, where are we? What do you mean? Crawfish home. There's just crawfish in there? What do you mean? Frog and crawfish home pics. What? I'm like not familiar with this nesting structure. Frog. That's a cute picture. Cool. Trip to Alaska Wildlife Conservation Center. Oh wow. Plus Homer from Shannon in Alaska. I'm from Fairbanks, Arkansas. Went on a road trip to Alaska. I was inspired by Connor and Kayla's recent trip. It was awesome. After we went down to Homer to Tide Pool and found a bunch of cool critters. Thanks for everything you do for conservation. Neat. I gotta tell Connor and Kayla. Wow. Freaking isopod party. Crazy. Stavish. It does look like he's been through it. It's a crazy guy. Hi, doggy. That's a cute picture. Bison. Wow. Pretty. Yay for big adventures for big dog. Wolves. Cool. Shannon. Fun trip. Brazil's marmosets from Lara in Brazil. Hi, Maya and staff. First time posting. I'm from Brazil. We have lots of marmosets like Appa and Momo. The video and picture were taken in my university, which are a huge family of them. They're really friendly because people feed them. It's not recommended. So cute. Love them. Oh my gosh, this is huge, guys. Laura is showing us marmosets in the wild. I don't know what kind of marmosets these are.
Coitado, se perdeu. Eu acho que não é assim que funciona. Se saírem, vão tudo embora.
Cool, wild marms.
Atrás da gente ali, cara, já que eles estão preparadíssimos.
Oh, that's so cool. Wow, what kind are these? So cute. Wow, that's awesome. Shout out Brazil. Animal education at the Nerd Convention from Isadux in Maine. Sundays at PortCon are a family day. One of the panelists this morning was a local wildlife rescue. Sparks Ark. He taught us about tortoises, snakes, rabbits, owls, lizards, and more. Waterbender, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Huh. Snake skin. Interesting. Hope you learned something cool. So much wildlife in one small home garden from Buster. One home garden. We got a squirrel. We got hummingbirds. We got... Okay, that's a really impressive home garden. We got a bee. We got a bee. We got a bee. We got a bird. We got a... chunky bee. He looks like a Labubu, low-key. Hummingbird. Alligator lizard. Cool. Yay! Monarch caterpillar. Nice! Beautiful garden. Good stuff. Overcoming my bug fears from Bailey. Since watching your videos, I've been taking bugs outside when I find them in my house instead of killing them. The roach found its way in and scared the heck out of me, but he has been saved. Hooray for the roach! Yay, freedom! Cicada shed. Yeah, nice. Arizona. Nice, Bailey. Thanks for saving him. Snail friends. It was necessary. From Spooky Bird in Oxnard, California. Where's Oxnard? I love snails and giving them photo shoots, showing my friends and coworkers how cute our friends have gotten them to have gotten them to appreciate the smallest of local wildlife. Bonus cat picture. He's on the move. Look at him go. He's sideways. He's amazing. He's a climbing king. He's pooping. He's meeting the council. He's on the move. He's funky fresh. He's exploring. And that's a cat. Cat friend. Ventura County, north of LA. I've never heard of Oxnard. That's crazy. Weird. Cool. Okay. I like Ventura. Aquarium visit Jamie in Germany. Went to the aquarium in Wilhelmshaven, which is part of the WAZA member association. I'm not going to say that. It houses a very impressive fossil and dinosaur model collection, but also living animals, a lot of them native to the North Sea nearby. I wish I could have shown more. Okay, penguin enclosure with a window view. Wow. Wow, what kind of lizard is that? It's sick. That's so cool. Armadillo. 3-banded armadillo. Marms. Sloths. Curly-haired tarantula. Day gecko. Cool. Seahorse. Cuttlefish. I love cuttlefish. They're so cool. What the hell is that? What is that? What is this? Is this a crab? What's going on? Codfish. Cool. Nature in New Hampshire. Donkus. Visited New Hampshire for the first time. Stayed with friends. Spent a few days wandering their property. Looked for bugs and other critters. Would love to engage. It was lovely to engage with some greenery. All right, we have a isopod in there. Amazing, amazing. We have a chipmunk. I wish there were chipmunks around here. I also grew up in California. We didn't have chipmunks where I grew up, and they're so cute. This is nice. Nice. Oh. Is that a Dutch iris? What's that doing in New Hampshire? Columbine? I love columbines. Pretty. Columbines. Cool. Their structure is so neat. Their shape's so cool. Ferns. Beautiful. Hello, crazy. Hello, lazy. That's what the caption said. By the way, I didn't just... That wasn't a stray for the dog. Pretty. Wow, really good. Really good stuff, Donkus. Thanks for sharing. Those are very nice. Looks like a nice trip. Milton and Catherine Hershey Conservatory and Butterfly Atrium. Jay Goldstein. 3 hours. Coworker and I went to visit historic Hershey Gardens before some meetings at the Hershey home office. Went to see Butterfly Atrium, which is one of 25 tropical indoor butterfly atriums in the county. We also explored 11 gardens and exhibits, including native plants and herb gardens. Wait, I didn't know that this existed. Where is this at? Where is this? That's a really pretty bush. That's also really pretty. Japanese garden. Whoa. Yum. Snacks. Snacks. Frog. Barbara. Pennsylvania. Cool. Cool. Blue. Morpho. Classic. I saw these in the wild. I saw one of these in the wild in the Amazon. It was dope. Aquila from Luminous Dragon. I drew a picture of Aquila. I submitted an earlier version, but I've altered it a bit. Whoa, this is so good. Oh my gosh. This like 100% looks like him. That is so good. Luminous, thank you for making that. That's amazing. Baby reindeer getting used to the outdoors from Maya. Is that a Maya? Is that a Maya? Baby reindeer was cast out by her mom because the extra care she needs. She's been living inside a lot. Sissy is now getting used to spending time outside. What? Because the extra care she needs. She's been living inside a lot. Sissy is getting used to spending more time outside. Reindeer in Northern Europe live in the wild for half the year, but people own and take care of them. What? What the frick? What's going on? Where are you? Why is the reindeer in your house? Why is the reindeer eating you? What's happening? Northern Europe. For half the year, but people own and take care of them. Like, is this like livestock? Like you like have reindeer as livestock? Like these are yours, you own them? Finland? Maybe? This is a cute reindeer. I've just never seen this. Crazy. Bug hunt at work. Oh, so we're caught up here. Yes. I'm so caught up. Guys, excellent show and tells today, as per usual. Thank you guys for sharing your show and tells. Very good stuff. I appreciate it as always. Let's see what we're at here with show and tell. 2,000 members, 986 locations. We're going to hit 1,000 locations. How cool is that? 19,750 hours. That's 822 days given by the Alveus community. Shout out. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. You guys are awesome. Looking forward to see more and show and tell posts tomorrow. Why does it say no show and tell for 3? Why did you say that? No show and tell for 3 weeks? How long am I gone? I won't be here next Friday, and I won't be here the following Friday. Someone else will have to do show and tell. So we will figure that out. But we are going to film at the San Diego Zoo next weekend, and then the following weekend I'm at Open Sauce. So yeah. But thank you for posting your show and tell. I will see you guys next week. Yes, I will see you guys next week. We have a collab coming up on Tuesday, by the way. I have a stream Monday, and then we have a collab on Tuesday with lean beef patty. So we can put that on the calendar. So I'll see you guys next week for that. Thank you. Goodbye. Bye.